Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
All right, it's time for a life hack. Angie, are you ready for a life hack? All right.
I'm coming.
Today is the 16th day of May, of course. On today's, this is a pretty good one too.
Okay.
Accidentally get an ink stain on your clothes. I think we've all done that, or some type of stain, right? But ink stain.
Yes.
Scrub some toothpaste on it.
Yes.
You know this?
I've heard this, yes.
Let it dry, then wash it. Okay, the stain will disappear. Have you actually followed through on this?
I have not.
You've heard it.
I've heard baking soda,
Right.
Soak it in white vinegar, all of the above, but ink is tough.
Ink is tough, and it's like, my grandmother used to always say, you got to get it before it sets.
Exactly.
How long does it take before it sets?
Well, ink dries pretty fast.
I was about to say.
So give it a try. Does it matter what kind of toothpaste you use?
Well,
What's your tooth whitening?
The wild thing you said baking soda. I have a baking soda whitening, toothpaste right now, so that's what I'm using. So it's got a little baking soda in there.
Find an old rag or something and try it at home and see if it works, but good tip. There you go.
Good tip. Yeah, if you have an ink stain, there you go. As we take a look at our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera, dark clouds still over Evansville, no doubt, but we've seen most of the rain we're going to see today. And you can see the traffic out there on the Lloyd Expressway. Now, you can see also a little bit of traffic on 69. Not a lot of traffic, not compared to what we normally do see, though. Now let's take a look at a few other tower cams out there. You can see downtown Owensboro in all its glory right there. And we are looking at that through the lens of our Bill Morgan camera there at the Hampton Inn. And another shot from down in Central City. Look at the dark clouds there. Now, there is a threat for severe weather today. Muhlenberg County is part of that area as we look out from Austin Homes out to, basically to, I believe that's to the west right there. And as we take a look at our Superior Ag camera on top of Fifth Third Bank, looking down to the south and southwest from on top of the building. Right now the temperature is 68 degrees. We've got a north wind at around 7 miles an hour. Now, the wind is not going to be a big deal except with some of these thunderstorms today, at around 5 to 15 miles an hour. That's where it's been over the past few days. Look at this temperature discrepancy. 62 degrees right now, Lagodi and French Lick, 63 Vincennes. It is 78 degrees down in Greenville. I mean, that's about a 20-degree temperature difference there. Or at least a 16-degree difference is what we've got, so that's a big difference. 78 in Beaver Dam, 75 in Fordsville. Right along the river, still on the cooler side, too. You can tell pretty much where the warm front is set up. We got the cool front, though, moving in right now, and it is firing up some thunderstorms. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Live first warning Doppler radar, and we're noticing that line. They've issued a severe thunderstorm watch now to our east that does not include any county in the tri-state, so looks like we're pretty much out of the woods as far as that goes, but we still could see some severe storms. There's a possibility, an isolated threat, Ohio County, also Muhlenberg County, and also Hopkins County. So as we put this into motion over the past hour, you can see that moving to the east pretty quickly, though. So there's that tail. If it tail still hangs on down to the south, we're going to keep that severe threat out there. But for the most part, it looks like it's going to be to the east of us. Those storms are really going to start flaring up as they move into central Kentucky and also eastern Kentucky. As we look at it a little closer, looks like we could see a little small hail with this. We're not too worried about hail. It's mainly a damaging wind threat. Really don't see a tornado threat out there either. Not for us. Now to the east, there is an isolated tornado threat in central and eastern Kentucky, but not here in the tri-state. Rainfall estimates over the past 24 hours. We've had some hefty totals in a lot of places. At the Evansville Airport, though, less than a half an inch. So not a big dousing, but still pretty good soaking out there. Heaviest pockets I could find were north of 64, but not by much. You see just south of Owensville and Fort Branch, you've got a little pocket here, and that is 3.1 estimated by Doppler. And then north of Griffin, right on the Gibson and Posey County line, nearly 3.5 inches of rain estimated by Doppler radar there. You can see that line of showers. That's right along the cool front. And that, if we do see anything severe, would be right there over the next hour or so. And then we're noticing still a little bit of rain around St. Louis, but it's tapering off. We are going to see perhaps a few showers on the backside of this line. It's not going to amount to a whole lot. The bulk of the rain has come and gone for most of us today. And looking out toward the west, once we get this system out of the picture, and that's going to happen by really mid to late afternoon, we're not going to worry about anything for a couple of days. In fact, the rain chance doesn't start to pick up again until later in the day on Friday. Future track, though, here's all the thunderstorms right around noon. Looks like it's a little slow in getting it out of here. By 1 o'clock, still a few right there on our southeastern fringe, but by 2:30, it's off the board entirely. Clouds breaking up, still a few lingering showers on the backside, and then we clear out as we head into this evening. We've got ourselves a good-looking night shaping up. Mostly clear sky. The temperature's going to drop down into the mid-50s. Dew point's going to be dropping. It's not terrible out there right now as far as the humidity goes, but it will get better. And then we're going to be noticing a good-looking day for our Wednesday and Thursday. Back-to-back days, pretty much straight sunshine. Still a marginal risk for severe weather. Can't rule it out yet for the next couple of hours. But Tell City, Owensboro, Madisonville points to the east from there. And a slight risk, even an enhanced risk, farther to the east if you're traveling in that direction. Don't really see a tornado threat, less than 2%. Also, the hail threat down to the southeast. And we do have a 5% chance for damaging winds. So not a big threat out there this afternoon. 73 degrees for a high is what I'm calling it here in Evansville. It's going to be a wide range across the tri-state. Much cooler to the north, much warmer down to the south. In fact, they've almost hit 80 degrees in some areas down to the south. But that front's moving through here fairly soon. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, possibly severe, just an isolated threat there, with the north-northeast wind at 5 to 15. On the 3-degree guarantee, I called for a high yesterday of 75 or 77. Missed it by that much. It was 4 degrees off. It's 81. It really warmed up yesterday afternoon, and it even got a little humid out there yesterday afternoon at times too. 73 degrees for a high today here at Evansville. We'll nail it today. We're already at 68. I think we'll manage with some sunshine later on. 79 tomorrow, 77 degrees on Thursday, back-to-back beauties. And then we've got a chance for rain later in the day on Friday into Saturday. Not a bad weekend. The back half of the weekend looks dry, Angie.
Okay.
And then Monday looks good, and low humidity too. Really, we're talking about once this front moves through today, the humidity is going to stay pretty low.
Yay,
all right, I have to show
that.
it here. Cross-eyed strawberry sent in by Rita Aders. You got the eyes right there. If you notice, you got the pupil right there, So it does look like it's got crossed eyes. There is the mouth. He looks stunned.
He does look a little stunned, doesn't he?
Rita Aders, thank you so much for that very funny strawberry. We're calling it today's funky fruit.
We love it. And when we come back, Elspeth's here. Habitat for Humanity is walking for dreams.